Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today's video I'm super excited about. For some reason I'm getting back into the rhythm of doing videos, and that's super cool, but at the same time I'm a little irritated because I have so many products here, you guys, that me being a makeup lover, I just buy more and I don't know where to go. So yesterday I said I was going to do a video on this. This is the Maybelline Soda Pop palette. I want to do my own dedicated video to this. I dabbled a little bit, not gonna lie, into this palette yesterday. And this palette is beautiful, just like the first one. Maybelline, good job. But I found a bag chilling in the corner of my room. And I realized I have a bunch of new products that I want to put to the test too. And unfortunately, I don't edit my videos. Sorry if I'm a little crooked. I feel a little awkward. It's a different spot. I don't edit my videos. And the only reason why I don't is because I'm such a dumbass when it comes to computers, editing, photography. I'm just such an idiot. I've been really trying to focus and find someone that will take my YouTube channel to the next spot. But unfortunately, the people that I do know that are very close to me are into photography and live feed, and they are just trying to step up their own game, and I get it. And they're both male, so they don't want to be searching about makeup and what it's going to do for you and little pictures and this and that. But I am in the state of PA, so if you know anybody, let them know. Email me. My email is always down below. All right, I feel very fall. I have this cute shirt on from Target. I will give you details on my Instagram. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today is a bunch of new stuff that I've been really dying to try. I finally picked up this. I was really intrigued by it. This is definitely an older product. This is the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. I will let you know how this goes. I think I might put a little bit in the foundation we're going to be trying today if it is not full coverage. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be trying is this new. This is from Hard Candy. This is the Blur Primer. It says it's selfie approved, which is always good, I guess. It is a soft blurring primer. So it's a soft focus. So this is meant to blur out any imperfections, blur out your pores, take care of any fine lines, Kind of reminds me of my Smashbox primer. The only thing I have in my face right now is the Smashbox Primer Water. I just need a little bit of something. I love Smashbox so much. I have 2 of them. Just saying. Alright, so we're going to apply this. Now, when I got this, this is $8. You can get it at your local Walmart. I actually thought the packaging was pretty cute. Let me actually pull up my sleeves before I ruin them. But it took me about 185 pumps to get anything out. And now you can get like one little droplet out, and then it takes you another 100 pumps. So I'm so sorry about that. Alright, we're going to take what it gives, and I'm just going to apply it like I would normally my primer. I have a mirror right here. So I'm going to put it in this area and kind of just sink it into my skin. Now, I'm not going to obviously do like a full face of glam. If you want to see that, leave it in the comments below. I will definitely do a tutorial on what I typically would do if I'm like going out and about and doing something like that. Right now, I'm just going to typically do what I would normally do if I'm going to work, and I just need a little bit of color. And yeah, so let me know. All right, this actually feels really smooth. There's no greasiness. It's like a moisturizer, but a very thin layer. Definitely reminds me of the Smashbox one, but a fraction of the price. This is $8, and they have different ones. You can get ones for glow, you can get ones for your redness. I really like that. Yeah, I really like that. Let's see what it holds up on foundation. So for foundation, I have looked at this a few times. I will be very honest. It was probably within 4 or 5 years. And I just never really bought it into it. So this is the new Glamoflauge full coverage 16-hour wear foundation from Hard Candy. Now, I will say, when I was playing around with this and kind of like looking at the colors and seeing if I wanted to purchase it, I honestly believe that it was called Camouflage. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't really remember, but I don't remember seeing a G. I remember seeing a C. So I think it was called Camouflage. Anyhow, the packaging was actually plastic and it had a pump. This is glass and it does not have a pump. So we will see how this goes. It's oil free. It's a 16-hour wear. Let's hope for the best. It says it's full coverage. To me, it's very ballsy for a lower end company. And I'm not talking shit or Hard Candy. I'm just talking in general. For them to say it is going to be full coverage. Like, I'm never going to, but if I own my own brand, it would say medium to full and let you build it up, just in case. No, I'm just kidding. So this is in the shade 1506 Nude. I will be honest again and say it took me a minute to find my perfect shade. I think I should have went a shade deeper, but we are going to hope for the best. So I'm in a different setting because I'm not doing a makeup review. I want you guys to actually see my face. You can see my redness on my nose. You can see some of sudden damage. I have a little acne right there. I want you to see the full deal. We're going to go in here. So this is actually a doe foot, which, okay. So what I do with these, and I might be wrong, I will actually go into the skin until I have no more product on the actual brush. Sorry if you don't do it that way. I do. I'm not trying to be crazy with product, but at the same time, I think I want enough on. All right, so let's hope for the best. I feel like really short for some odd reason. All right, so I'm going to take one of my brushes, and I'm going to actually, this is what I like to do. I'm just going to pat it in. And then I'm going to go into a circular motion and apply. So the foundation doesn't smell anything crazy. It doesn't smell like paint thinner. The color is pretty good. It feels a little bit like a slip on it, but we're going to hope for the best. So as you can see, I have a little bit of redness here, a little bit of darkness on my nose. But if I turn my head, you see it completely covered. So, okay, Hard Candy. This foundation, by the way, is $6. So very, very friendly, affordable. Love that. They have not really the best shade range, but which I obviously don't agree with, but I cannot wait for fall, you guys. I'm so excited. I gotta get my hair cut. I gotta do so many things. Alright, so this foundation is definitely full coverage to me. I will say I kind of feel that, I'm so sorry, I feel like really like close, but not. I kind of feel like it's really oily, and it says a natural finish. Glides on effortlessly, more of a natural finish. To make sure I can build it up, I am going to take a little bit on my brush and go right into where my freckles are, a little bit of sun spots. And yeah, I'm going to see if I can build this up. I don't mind this. I just feel like it's very oily, but it's definitely medium to full coverage. If I kept playing around with it, I think it would be better, but I'm not, because I am like a more medium to full coverage kind of girl, so. It's definitely taking care of anything that I would want it to, so far, so good. Alright, so the next one we're going to do is we're going to dip into a concealer that's been really hyped up. This is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Now, I will say about this concealer as well, I don't really like the shade range. The shade I wanted, they didn't have. So I settled with this as the shade Snow. I'm a little bit confused though because they have a concealer that's a little bit skinnier, like my Shape Tape. So I don't know, but we are going to test this out and we're going to put it in. Oh. So this is definitely not my shade. I'm not going to highlight with it. I'm not even going to touch that. I feel I would be messing up my makeup. So I'm just going to close that up and try not to get the urge to highlight with it. I'm going to take a Real Techniques beauty sponge, I'm sorry, and blend this out. So I really want to try their foundation. I'm in the shade Almond, by the way. I really want to try it, but it's $39, and I have literally like 100 foundations over there that I have to either get through or throw away. But I heard really good things about it. I heard really good things about this too. They have like a smaller version. Like, this is crazy. This is actually like the size bottle of my foundation. I don't know what they were thinking. You only get 0.5 fluid ounces, so it's not like you get 1 fluid ounce or anything. I don't know what they were thinking. Probably to stand out of the bunch. That blended so nicely. Okay. Okay. I don't know. That blended out really nicely. I just don't like the yellow undertone, I guess. I like more of a neutral undertone. I am going to pop a little bit on the nose part. I hate, like, I'm not one of those people to use the beauty blender to actually do my foundation because I think it's just so, like, time consuming. I don't know. But I do agree with it. And I will put it on my eyelids. And the reason why, I do have eyeshadow primers, but why waste money on something that you're never going to use or you don't have to buy? I really, really like that. Okay, Too Faced. Show me your true colors, girl. Alright. So let's hope for the best with that. I'm going to go in with my normal. Well, I'm sorry. I was going to go with my normal, my Laura Mercier A, but I'm actually going to take a break from that. And I'm going to go into a drugstore, high and low end. Let's keep it going. I'm going to go into my Rimmel Stay Matte. I'm going to take a brush from the drugstore and set that. My hair is getting so long, you guys. Do you hear that? Laughter in the background. I should have did Laura Mercier, though, to give this a fair shot. I'm actually just going to take whatever is left on the brush and kind of go in. Alright, so next I'm going to go into blush. Oh, shoot. I really wanted to try these two from Anastasia Beverly Hills, Liquid Glows, or I had a Becca highlight, and I also had a Milani highlight, but I already powdered. So I'm just going to go in with the Cover FX highlight. Before I do that, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite blushes this past year. This is the Bare Minerals. Okay, I'm not going to go in with Bare Minerals. It did not want to play with me today, but I have more. Let's go in with Golden Gate, and this is something that is a powdered, or a mineral. So, I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about these days. I'm going to go in. Look how pretty that is. These blushes are actually really good. So nothing is holding on to the product. It's looking pretty good. Okay, Hard Candy. It's funny though because sometimes you can try as much as you want and then later on it just turns out to be a hot mess. So let's hope for the best. Alright, so let's get back to what I typically would do if I'm just going to work. I do my foundation, I do my concealer, I do my powders, all of that stuff. I'm going to go in with a highlight, and I'm actually going to just so ever so lightly. I don't have a highlight brush in front of me because I wasn't going to go for this, but I'm going to go into this gold shade and take this brush from Kat Von D and just go on the high points of the cheek. Very, very pretty. They do have a lighter one, which is very pretty as well. I just take that. Very, very pretty. All right, cover up X. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into a little bit of bronzer. My bronzer drawer is totally a hot mess. All right, so we're going to go into one of my favorites. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Contour palette from Profusion. We're going to go into this brush right here, and I'm actually going to go into light, and I'm going to go into medium, and I'm going to go a little bit higher than what I would normally do. Just to add a little bit of color. And I'm going to go around what I would normally do. And I'm not really sculpting my face, I'm just kind of more bronzing it. Take a little bit of this dark, and I don't really have a double chin, but sometimes I just like to take a little bit on the nose just to even out the color, but again, I'm not gonna bronze. Or I guess sculpt is what I meant to say. Alright, so next I'm going to keep this palette out. I'm going to go in with a Morphe brush, and I'm going to go into this light contour. And I'm just going to put that in the lid. That really sounded weird. The lid, the crease, a little bit higher, go everywhere. Just to add definition. So everything looks the same. Windshield wiper motions, little circles, whatever you want to do. I kind of do more circle motions if I'm just like doing a whole shade, but do whatever you please. Do whatever you know. And again, I work in a restaurant, so this is something that I would just wear to wear. I'm going to take a little bit of this lighter banana shade, and I'm going to kind of just hit under the brow bone, just gently. And kind of even that out so there's no harshness, you know. My nose itches. Something itches on my face. I don't know what it is. Then I'm going to go into their highlight shade, which is beautiful. I'm actually going to take my little pinky, and I'm just going to go in and highlight. Oh, that was a big pinky. Highlight. That was like, what? Alright, so I'm going to go in there. Very, very beautiful. I'm going to put this away. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my favorite mascaras. This is the Little Rock Pro Plus Fiber. And I'm going to just fluff up. The thing that sucks, though, this is a little bit old. I need to get rid of it, number one. But number two, I have a little bit of old mascara on, which makes it really difficult to show the real rock way, because I promise you this mascara is everything. My lips are so dry, and I should have curled my lashes before like everyone else does, but I'm not everybody else. I like to do it after. I let my lashes dry, give it some curl. All right, next I'm going to go into this Boxom liner. This is in the shade, I honestly, guys, don't even know. I will swatch it. A very, very beautiful mauve nude shade. And not only am I going to line my lips, I'm going to fill them in. Then I'm going to take one of my favorite balms from L'Oreal. This is in the shade Nourishing Nude. That is what it looks like. And I kind of do a little motion. Clean up when I need to. Then I will take one of my favorite sprays lately. This is the Frank Anti-Angry Face Mist. And lock it in. And that is it. That is the final look. We have a little bit of wetness. Obviously highlights. We have a good lip going on. The foundation I really, really honestly like. I'm sorry, I just spritzed like a whole bottle of Angry Mist on my face, so I look like an insane crazy person. I didn't mean to do that. Well, I actually did. I didn't mean to do that. You need to lock it into place. The only thing I did not touch or do was my eyebrows. Honestly, I'm not trying to prove anything. I have really thick eyebrows as it is. As long as they're shaped and groomed, I really don't do much to them. Sorry. I just don't. There is a few places like up here and like a little bit down here that I will fill very, very slightly and lightly. Sometimes I will just take a gel like this from Maybelline and I will go in and make sure that they are obviously the right shade. Sometimes you put foundation on, it gets a little bit kind of discolored. And I will fill in as I go, groom as I go, but honestly, guys, I just don't really do much to them. But so far, I'm really liking the foundation. And actually, I did not think I would like this concealer for the life of me. Not because it's Too Faced, just because of the shade. But it's been a long time since I put on a concealer and it really canceled out everything. I do love Tarte Shape Tape. Tarte is one of my favorite hands down brands. This is the shade Light Sand. I will just say the shade range is a little bit difficult for me. Just honestly like this guy right here. The only reason why is because I don't like more of a yellow undertone. I like more of a neutral, nice shade. I don't know. I am human. I like what I like. So, but Tarte Shape Tape cancels out. So does that. If you're looking for something less expensive, go to the drugstore, hit up Flower Beauty. It's not going to fully cover. You can double it up if you want, but it just makes any foundation look really, really good. Or go to Maybelline. They have great. The Camouflage Conceal. That's what I was thinking about. That concealer from Maybelline is really, really good. Or go for their Age Rewind. I don't like the foundation, but I love the concealer. Definitely cancels out everything. And that's like $7. So that is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry if I look a little bit weird in the setup. I'm trying something different. I will definitely be doing a tutorial on this. Do not think I won't be. I'm going to get changed, get ready, go to work, and do what I have to do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Don't forget to go to my Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, you're going to be seeing in a few hours what I think about this foundation. So check it out. I will leave it in the link below. Mwah!